All right, everyone, we are back with a completed assignment, and we're going to talk about how to grade them in Google Classroom. So we're going to go into classwork, and when you open up your assignments, you can leave them both closed, but for example, for the top assignment, you can see that it's assigned to one student. Nothing has been turned in yet. I don't need to worry about grading anything there. For the digital footprint assignment, you can see one student turned it in, 0 are assigned to still complete it. So you can click on either the 0 or the 1, and it shows your student, and it shows in green turned in. Mine, I think it defaults to turned in, where all of the turned in ones will be lined up here on the top, and then it'll go down from there. And then it does try to keep them in alphabetical order according to the student's name as well. So we're going to get ready to go ahead and grade Leah's assignment. We're going to click on her assignment and wait for it to load, because the computer's always nice and slow for us. All right, so there's a couple of things that are going to happen here. So the assignment's going to open, and that one was that was 3 slides. So you can see that Leah just went ahead and typed in, welcome to Ms. Bauer's 7th grade math website. And over here on the right, it talks about the files. It shows the history, so it'll show what time, the day and time that she turned it in. So the kids can't lie and say, oh, I turned it in before the deadline. Nope, no, you didn't. Nice try. It says the students' names right away, so then that way you know whose it is. It says the grade. I'm not ready for that yet. But if I happen to notice, ooh, I meant for that to be out of 100 points, not 10. I forgot a 0. These 3 dots right here, you can change the points right here in the assignment. So that's really nice. And then we can add some private comments to her as well. So let's say I want to type something like, maybe next time make the font cuter. I don't know, just something, whatever. And you can go ahead and post it. It will post right there as a private comment. She will also get an email alert from Google Classroom letting her know that I have commented on this. If you notice, I've got this cute cursive little M right here. That's MOTE, M-O-T-E. I highly recommend downloading it because you can do audio feedback. So that way you're not typing it out to every single student. And if you've got littles that actually can't read yet, they would be able to hear your voice. It gives you 1:30, so you can see that right there. The assignment looks good. Thanks, Leah. Click done when you're done. Shows that it's thinking. And then it says, click to hear my voice note. Now, you're going to go ahead and review and edit. We don't need to listen to it. We're going to go ahead and post. One other thing I wanted to show you guys is this button right here. This is your comment bank. Now, if you are going to have something where you're going to pretty much be saying the same thing over and over and over, and you don't want to type it over and over and over, you can add this to the bank. So let's say, have a great day. You can add that. So what you can do is when you're ready, you click either the 2 pages, which is copy to clipboard, or the 3 dots, which is copy to clipboard. You can edit it or delete it. And then you're going to go back up here to the comments, and then you're just going to paste with a Control-V, click post. So that way, if you do have longer comments that you're going to be repetitively typing, you don't have to type those long ones over and over and over again. You can only do it one time. Okay? So then what we're going to do is go back up. We're going to scroll back up because I gave her some comments, but I still haven't given her a grade. So we're going to come in here. Sorry. We're going to type 10. And if you notice up here at the top, it's showing 10 out of 10 because that's the grade I gave her. So you can see that it says not returned because I haven't given it back to her yet. So this is me still holding on to the assignment. I can change her points. I can change her comment or my comments to her. You can either return this submission or return multiple submissions all at once. So before I do that, I did want to show you these 2 buttons right here allow you to scroll back and forth between your students. And this right here, this down arrow, also allows you to scroll up and down by your students, you can sort them by first name, by last name, or by status. If it has been turned in, if it has been graded, if it has been returned, you can sort that too. So you can sort it by status. So only assignments that have not been assigned, or I'm sorry, not been graded yet, will show up at the top. So you know which kids need to be graded. So we're going to go ahead and just click return to Leah, and it says, hey, she's going to be notified. She's going to be able to come see her grade. The students will get an email update, and we go ahead and click return and say, yep, that's her grade. I'm going to return it to her. Okay. And once you're done here, you can actually just X out of it because you're done. When you go back into student work, you can see on the left-hand side, it's showing 10 out of 10. It shows draft because it's still kind of catching up to itself. I have a very slow computer, y'all. I'm so sorry. And it will update her grade. Okay. So, oh, there we go. It just updated itself and now it doesn't say draft. Let's say though, and you can see right here, I said, have a great day. Let's say I want to see the comments I gave her. Oh, these are the comments I gave her. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't want to say make the font cuter. So if you come way over here to the right-hand side, there's the 3 dots. You can edit your comment right there. You don't have to go back into her assignment, and or you can delete the comment. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that because you know what? The font is fine. Or maybe she went in and changed it. So I don't want that comment on there anymore. Okay, so that's how you can go ahead and do that. Go back to the test class. It automatically goes back to your stream going into classwork. So now it shows 0 have turned it in, which means that needs to be graded. 0 have it assigned, which means they haven't even started it yet. And I have 1 kid that has it graded. So it breaks it down for you really, really nice. Oh, and one other thing, Leah did tell me that it says for her to click turn in, not submit. So you know what? I should actually probably, let's see, change my instructions. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's edit the instructions really quick. And it says submit through Google Classroom. Click on turn in. And then we'll click save. So that's going to go ahead and save. And then it just updates it automatically. So if you do misspell a word, type in the wrong directions, super easy just to go in, edit it, fix it, and it looks better. Okay. Over on the grades tab, this is where, if you're going to be doing your grades here in Classroom, which you don't have to do at all, this is where it's going to keep track of your students, their grades, and as you move forward to the right-hand side, more and more and more assignments will come. Now, the new update for Google is they're going to be connecting classroom assignments to a, I think it was called like an SIS, some type of server. I'm not sure if it's going to connect with MyStar or not. That's something I'm going to have to get with the help desk and find out, or I'm sorry, the tech department and find out if that is going to transfer or not. That I do not have an answer for. But this is how you can see all of the assignments. And you can also see Leah hasn't done the virtual about me yet. You can click on that. You can review her submission from here. So if you have like 50 assignments and you see 1 kid with 1 assignment not done, you don't have to go through the classwork and scroll and panic and think, oh my gosh, what assignment was that? You can click on it right here. Very nice, very easy. All right. So in the next video, I'm going to work on taking these assignments from Google Classroom and turning them into Seesaw. Hopefully this was helpful.